Now it's time for KSLA Sports from the Barksdale Family Wholesale Sports Desk.
Welcome back. Grambling came out early in the Bayou Classic, but Southern pushed back in the second half to win 28-27. It's the fourth straight victory against Grambling, and our KSLA sports reporter Andrew Wellman tells us more from New Orleans.
Saturday was the 52nd Bayou Classic. Grambling entered the game 7-4 in the middle of its best season since 2017, while Southern having one of its worst seasons in years, entering at 1-10 in the middle of a 9-game losing streak. But one thing the fans got here today was a true classic of a football game. Grambling entered the game looking to snap a 3-game losing streak in the Bayou Classic, and things were looking good for the Tigers early on. Tigers up 7-0. Ashton Strother pass tipped up, picked off by Terrell Raby, and things are looking great for the Tigers early on as they're going to be set up in awesome field position here. And they're going to take full advantage of this turnover. The Tigers came out aggressive here. Hayden Benoit takes the snap. He's looking down the field, and he's going to take a shot to Keith Jones, and he's going to be a hit in stride. Touchdown, Grambling, and they're up 14-0 to start this game. Grambling's defense looked dominant to start the game. At one point, Southern had negative 67 yards of total offense in the first half. But it seems like the Jaguars figured something out as they would go on to outgain Grambling, racking up 352 yards of offense. A big part of the offensive turnaround was Southern leaning on its ground game.
But we wasn't in our gap. You know, you got to be in your gap. They got excellent backs. They got the big old line that can move people. So those backs did a really good job of finding it, but it was there. You know, those kids ran hard. You got to take your hat off to them. So it's what we didn't do.
As the game went on, Grambling was able to keep Southern at an arm's length away, but the Jags continued to chip away and made it a one-possession game when Trey Hawley took it into the end zone for his second touchdown of the game. Now in the fourth quarter, Southern gets the ball back. Cameron McCoy is going to drop back. He's looking downfield, and he finds Khalil Harris in stride, and the Jaguars take their first lead of the game, now up 28-27. Grambling is facing a 3rd and 20. Hayden Benoit drops back. He looks downfield. He rips it. He finds a man. They pick up the first down. Grambling trying to go tempo. Ball snap. Hands it to Cruz. Ball pops out. Southern recovers it, and the Jaguars survive, beating Grambling 28-27.
You try to catch them off guard. We had a tempo called, and the ball just got on the ground. There's automatic pull when you get mesh charge. That's on me. I gotta do a better job.
Southern outscored the Tigers 21-10 in the second half to complete the comeback, and Southern has now won 4 straight Bayou Classics. Following the game, Coach Joseph talked about how despite the team's loss in this year's Bayou Classic, he is so proud of the growth that his squad has shown, and he wants fans to know good things are coming in the future.
Well, like I said, I think we turning the corner. We heading in the right direction, and we got to continue to build. You know, continue to build inside out. But we building it, and we building it right. And it's just taking longer than I thought it was going to take because I don't have patience, but I have to develop patience. But this team's going to be better when we show up in the spring. We'll be a better football team.
Despite the disappointing ending to the 2025 season, the future is looking bright over at Grambling State. Reporting from New Orleans, Andrew Wellman, KSLA News 12 Sports.
This holiday, Soup It Forward puts a hot meal into someone's hands. We'll see how ingredients